Good morning and happy Saturday, guys. Tab here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me on today. So, I hope that you guys are doing well today. It is snowing outside, and I'll show you guys a glimpse of it in just a second. But I have my hat on. I had to take my oldest to work this morning because I don't like her driving in the snow, y'all. And so, this is one of her hats that I borrowed from her. I asked her to let me borrow one of her hats. At first, she came in here with something that looked like some raccoon ears on there, and I guess my facial expression said it all, and she just died laughing. And I told her, I said, I'm 50 years old. What do I look like walking out of here with something like that on my head? So she went ahead and handed me this right here. But yeah, it's snowing today, y'all, and I had to bring in my potato plants yesterday. Some of them anyway. I left about 3 of them out there, and I covered them up. So I'm just testing it to see if they'll survive this low temperature. It's like 31 degrees today. And so I brought the other ones in that I did a video on. But in this video, I am going to be making some French toast, you guys. I made a loaf of bread about 4 months ago that I put into the freezer, and I took out the other day to thaw out. And I did a short on it. So if you guys didn't catch that short, go ahead and catch that short. But that's what I'm going to be using to make my French toast. We have to become as more self-sufficient as we possibly can. And so that is what I'm going to be doing in some of my videos. I'm going to be making things from scratch. So that way we'll, just try to be as more self-sufficient as we can. And so let me let you take a glimpse of what it's looking like on the outside here in Texas. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Now with my French toast, all I use is sometimes I'll use milk, but today I'll just be using some ground cinnamon and an egg. That's all. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the outside, flip my camera around, and we'll go ahead and get started, okay? So here's what it's looking like on the outside. It's still coming down, you guys. And it looks like it's starting to stick now, as you can see. So, and it is 31 degrees out here. Okay, y'all, so this is the loaf of bread that I baked 4 months ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice a couple of slices off of here. And what I'm gonna do after this video is go ahead and just slice it up. And I'm gonna go ahead and just slice it up and put it in the freezer. So this is what it's looking like. And I'm just gonna do 2 slices for myself. This is not the right knife to use for a loaf of bread, so there we go. So for now, I'm just gonna put the top back on here, and I'll slice this up a little later. So I'm using my ground cinnamon and 1 egg, since I'll be the only one that's eating these 2 slices, okay? So I hope you guys can see that good. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle some ground cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon, you guys. So we're gonna just mix this all together. Smells amazing. And I am gonna add just a little bit more cinnamon. Okay, so I've already melted my butter, and I'm just gonna take my bread and just dip it in my mixture on both sides. And this is what it looks like. See, a piece of that broke off, but that's okay too. And I'm just gonna put it in my butter. All right, and I have my heat on medium. It doesn't take that long for it to cook on each side. And there we go. And here's how my breakfast turned out, you guys. French toast made with homemade fresh bread and scrambled eggs with some basil from my garden, from last year's garden, as a matter of fact. All right, y'all. So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by to cook with me this morning for breakfast. Some French toast made with homemade bread. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come and hang out with me on my next video. Leave me a comment below and I'll reply back to you guys. Also hit your post notification bell so that way when I post my next video short, you'll be notified. So you guys have a blessed remainder of your Saturday. Have a blessed remainder of the weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.